Hello everyone, today we will discuss about irrigation. We will also discuss about its importance and types etc. So, what exactly is irrigation? Irrigation is the artificial application of water to the land or soil. It is used to assist in the growing of agricultural crops, maintenance of landscapes and revegetation of disturbed soils in dry areas and during periods of inadequate rainfall. Conclusively, irrigation is defined as the artificial application of water to the soil for the purpose of crop growth or crop production, in supplement to rainfall and groundwater contribution. Now, let's understand why irrigation is necessary. Irrigation is necessary because of insufficient rainfall, uneven distribution of rainfall, improvement of perennial crop, development of agriculture in desert area. In this slide we will discuss about benefits of irrigation. When we cultivate any crop, irrigation is the most important practice for crop growth and its yield. So the benefits are increase in crop yield, protection from famine, cultivation of superior crops, elimination of mixed cropping, economic development, hydropower generation, and domestic and industrial water supply. Now, let's discuss the methods of irrigation. Methods of irrigation are majorly divided in 4 types. First is surface irrigation. Surface irrigation means just flooding water, and water is applied to the field in either the controlled or uncontrolled manner. In all surface methods of irrigation, water is either ponded on the soil or allowed to flow continuously over the surface for the duration of irrigation. Controlled method means water is applied from the head ditch and guided by corrugation furrows, borders, or ridges. And uncontrolled or wild method means when water is applied to cropland without any preparation of land and without any leaves to guide or restrict the flow of water on the field. This method is called uncontrolled or wild or free flooding. The advantage of this method is the low initial cost of land preparation. Next method is border strip method. It means irrigation simply the border. Border irrigation is controlled surface flooding method of applying irrigation water. In this method, the farm is divided into leaves or border. Another method of irrigation is called as check method. This method of irrigation is based on rapid application of irrigation water to a level or nearly level area completely enclosed by dikes. This method is suitable for a wide range of soils ranging from very permeable to heavy. Now let's discuss another 2 methods of irrigation. These are basin method and furrow method. Basin irrigation is one of the oldest methods of irrigation and is widely practiced where rice is irrigated. However, furrow method of irrigation is an alternative to flooding the entire land surface. It is about to construct small channel along the primary direction of the movement of water and letting the water flow through these channels which are termed furrow, creases or corrugation. Till now, we discussed surface type of irrigation. Now let's discuss about subsurface irrigation. As the name suggests, subsurface irrigation is the practice of applying water to soils directly under the surface. Moisture reaches the plant roots through capillary action. The conditions which favor subsurface irrigation include 1. Impervious subsoil at depth of 2 meters or more. 2. A very permeable subsoil. 3. A permeable loam or sandy loam surface soil. And 4. Uniform topography. Another method of irrigation is sprinkler irrigation. Sprinkler irrigation is the method of applying water to the soil surface in the form of a spray which is somewhat similar to rain. Sprinkler have been used on all type of soils on lands of different topography, slopes and for variety of crops. Advantages of sprinkler irrigation are low water loss, Suitable for any topography. No soil erosion. Uniform application of water. Disadvantages of sprinkler irrigation include high initial cost and it cannot be adopted by ordinary farmers. Water should be free of debris and physical damage to crops by application of high-intensity spray. Last method is trickle or drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is sometimes called trickle irrigation, and involves dripping water onto the soil at very low rates of about 2 to 20 liters per hour from a system of small diameter plastic pipes fitted with outlets called emitters or drippers. Drip irrigation too has its own advantages and disadvantages. It is advantageous as it is a water-efficient method of irrigation and hence there is less water loss and hence saves water. It enhances plant growth and plant yield. This method saves labor and energy. Using this method of irrigation, precious water is available to host plants only and not to the unwanted plants like weeds. Hence this method is very useful in controlling weeds in the field. Most importantly, it causes nearly no soil erosion. It is also considered as the most efficient method of fertigation as it improves fertilizers application efficiency. There are a few disadvantages of drip irrigation, such as, it requires high skill in design, installation, and subsequent operation. It is not suitable for closely planted crops like wheat and other cereal grains. That was all for today's lecture on irrigation. Please stay connected to get more on the subject. Thanks for joining me.